definitely think I'm gonna get back to sleep. I hear some chickens. I haven't been up this early in so long. But in my first apartment that I lived in when I moved here, it was in the mountains, and it was in an area called Zona Romantica. And it felt rural, but to say it was rural, because rural means that there's not a lot of people out there. It was jam-packed people, but it's just culturally everybody didn't have a whole lot, and it's being colonized. So in the middle of the locals that don't have a lot and the houses are kind of shoddy, the colonizers are right next to it, building big buildings with rooftops. So, anyways, I can't call it rural, but it was rural adjacent. Anyway, there were chickens, roosters everywhere, and in the morning they were going off. So I got used to hearing them, and I enjoyed them. Actually, I enjoyed listening to the roosters. So if I'm really quiet and if I'm even up at the time, I hear the roosters over here too. I live in a completely opposite direction. I live by the airport here in Mexico, in Puerto Vallarta, um, like 8 minutes from the airport, really close. So although there are chickens out here, there are animals. There's horses a mile away. There's cows, goats a mile away, but I just don't hear the roosters. I don't know. I just don't typically hear them because I'm not usually awake. But like I said this morning, I don't know what happened. I just woke up. And I mean, I woke all the way up. So I said, well, let me see. Let me see what live we're going to do. Because I usually go live around noon every day. And yeah, we're seeing what it feels like to go live at the wee hours. I mean, if people like the wee hours, I'll get up. Obviously, I'm up. Hey, everybody. What are y'all doing up? Why are we up? Where is it? What time is it where you are? And why are you up? I woke up at 4:45 and I live in Mexico, but I'm on Central Standard. I think my mom said you guys have daylight savings. We don't have daylight savings here in Mexico. So it is currently 5:22, and yesterday I was on Central Standard Time Zone. I don't know if I'm on Central Standard right now because my mom thinks that there was daylight savings last night. I don't know. She mentioned it, but we don't have it here in Mexico. So, what time is it where you are? Where you at? Tell me where you at. What time is it, and why the hell are you up? Now I'm up because my body just got up. I don't know why. I did get thirsty. One day I'm gonna take this off. One day. I've had this for this year's going on to 2 years, and that tag is still on the bottom. Don't judge me. Don't judge me. Cause some of y'all still got your Christmas trees up. We're in a whole new year. We in month 3, so don't judge me. Hi everybody. Why are y'all up so early? This is wild. This is wild. But when I woke up, it was like 4:45. I'm like, what the hell? What the hell? I don't know. I'm just up. I don't work, so it's not like I don't work like a traditional job. So there's no need. There is just no need for me to be up, and I don't know why I am. Do I match? No. It looks like I match, don't I? But I just put something on. Cause I don't sleep with clothes on. Who sleeps with clothes on? Especially if you're single. I'm single. I don't have no kids. I'm in this house by myself. Go back to wear clothes to sleep. The hell? No. Why are y'all up so early? I know why I'm up. I kind of know, but I don't know why I'm up. Kinda ish. There's no reason why I'm up. I don't have anything to do. As you see, I'm putting myself back to sleep. Because my alarm clock is not supposed to go out till 9:30. You guys, I did my hair yesterday. This hair won't get done again until next quarter. Yes. Did y'all see? Was anybody live with me yesterday while I did my hair? Mmm. It took. It didn't take long. I think it took like 30 minutes. I don't. I used to remember how many locks I had, but I don't remember anymore. This is my third set of locks. My first set I had for 9 years. They were down to my butt. My second set I had for 4 years, but I needed to get rid of them because there was energy attached to it that I wasn't feeling anymore. And now this is my third set, and I said either I'm going locked or bald because I don't want to deal with hair. Not my own. You guys know, well, most of you guys know, I used to be a hairstylist. And I have licenses in 2 states. But I retired in 2019 and moved to Mexico. And I've been living here. Actually, no, I retired in 2019. Did I say that? Yes, 2019. But I did not move. I moved to Las Vegas for 2 years, and I still love Vegas. Vegas is my home in the United States. And then I live in Mexico. So I do like a snowbird, 6 months here, 6 months in Las Vegas, 6 months in Mexico, 6 months in Las Vegas. So, and I've been here in this house for almost 3 years. Yeah. I'm super excited because I actually get the chance to pick an apartment back in Vegas. When I left, I was homeless. And it was great. It was great. But I'm definitely not going back homeless, so we're gonna get an apartment in Vegas. I think I'm gonna go back to the same area that I was in. I loved it out there. I forget about a strip. The locals don't think of it. We don't think of strips. The strip. For me, Vegas is about the hiking, the mountains, and the hiking. Where's everybody from? I wasn't reading. I'm sorry. And why are y'all up so early? I'm sure some of y'all are going to work. I can't do it. I knew when I was a child that I was unemployable. I knew. I knew that 9 to 5s and working hard was not for me. That's it. My husband got to work hard. And then nobody wanted to marry me. So I had to work hard for a little bit. But I made what I needed for myself. Because a worker I cannot be. Y'all, if I told y'all, I got so many stories of when I went to work and like had anxiety attacks at work. I remember this one time I worked at this company called Bisco Industries. It was a good company. It wasn't nothing wrong with the business. It was me. And I'd I had gotten sick, and I was trying to go back to work. And I probably was going, no, not probably. I went back way too early for the type of what I was getting better from. It wasn't a cold. It wasn't something simple. And I went back to work way too early. And the expectations was that I was going to come back full throttle, but I could not do it. Excuse me. And so I remember the day that I wrote my little letter and gave it to the people, because I knew that I wasn't going to be able to work that job. I knew I wasn't going to be able to perform in the way that they originally hired me for. So I quit, because that was never my intention to like ride a system, right? So I didn't know anything about letting them fire you to click unemployment. I didn't know any of that, right? And how old was I? 27 maybe. 26, 27. No. Definitely not 27. 26, maybe. Yeah, 25, 26. 26. I'm going to say 26. And so, I remember one day when it just got really overwhelming. And I got up from my desk and I went to the warehouse. It was a components place. They sold nuts, screws, and bolts. Components that made like circuit boards, motherboards, things we would work with like engineers and stuff like that to source products, to source the elements of the products for the cheapest, so they could make the product the cheapest, right? And so I remember getting up from my desk and going into the warehouse, calling my mom, and I'm hyperventilating. And at this time, I didn't know that it was an anxiety attack. I'm just literally hyperventilating like I'm 5 years old in the warehouse, in a warehouse full of men, talking to my mom on the phone like, Mom, I can't do it. She's like, just leave. Because I was raised a princess. You hear me? Princess from birth. I already tell you, my daddy would have said leave, period. Or mom was like, leave. But they both was in one accord, both spoiling me. And wasn't behind each other's back. I mean, we was all in the same house. They knew they was making me rotten. Mom was like, just leave. And I was like, and I thought at the time I was trying to be a big girl. I was trying to, I know I'm a princess, but I was trying to be a big girl and make my own money. I was going to work hard. You ain't never wanted to work hard a day in your life. But I just didn't want to be, I just didn't want to be defeated in that moment. And she was like, just go, just get your stuff and leave. And I was like, no, Mommy, I gotta be a big girl. I can't just leave. I got a grown-up job. I can't just leave, Mama. As I'm hyperventilating still, right? I remember being in job interviews where my inner voice was like, why the fuck are we here? Get the fuck up. What are you doing, bitch? This is stupid. Why did you fill out this application? Why did you fill out this resume? Why are you wasting these people's time? And you know good and damn well you're not even gonna be a good employee. You know good and damn well you gonna show up every day, but you gonna have an attitude around lunchtime because you're sleepy. Huh? You're sleepy and you're hungry, and you're a princess. And you're not used to working no 8 hours a day. The fuck? Don't laugh at me too bad, Yesenia. Don't laugh at me too bad. What are you doing here? Get the fuck up and get out of here. Stop wasting these people's time. Thank them for their time, for interviewing you, and get the hell out of there. You know good and damn well you're not gonna work these people's job. So many times things I can tell y'all where you'll be like, you just didn't want to work. I couldn't work. I'm not supposed to work. I'm a princess. I'm supposed to take care of my man. Or my children. Children first. To be honest, as long as I have my children, I'll be okay. A man is okay. Well, my children are more important. Let me get these kids. Can't wait. Be a mom. Let these kids bother me all day. Get under my skin. But be a mama. What am I going to do? Because I can't teach them how to work hard. So I guess I do need a man somewhere, don't I? Somebody got to teach them how to work hard because it won't be me. I got to teach them how to work strategically. Got to teach them how to work with their mind. Yeah, because... And it's bound to be a kid or two like me, right? It's bound to be. Because they say you always get yourself back a little heavier. But I'm excited because I was an exceptional child and I'm an exceptional human. Exceptional human. So, I don't mind if a kid comes out like me because I'm great. Always been great. We're going to have a little problem around that time. You know that season where you tell them to do something and they want to do something different? So I've decided this. I'm not going to take it personally when they don't want to do what I've recommended for them to do. I'm not going to take it personally. I think a lot of times parents literally take what these kids are saying personally. It's hormones. It's not you. You're the greatest. You're the best. It's not really you. These brats. But they're doing what they're supposed to be doing. They're testing limits. Let them make mistakes. As long as they don't come back with a missing arm or in a cop car. So what, they feelings get hurt. Feelings heal. Teach them how to work through the stages of grief. I can't wait. I can't wait to make mistakes as a mom. I can't wait to have that moment where you don't feel like you're doing good enough and then all your mom friends, because all my mom friends is about to be grandmas now. And me over here trying to be a first-time mom. This was the time I needed to be a mom. I didn't need to be a mom a day sooner. Not one moment sooner than today. Today's a good day. Today's a good season for me to be a mom. But not until today. Anyway, I can't wait for that. Well, I think I'm almost ready to go back to sleep. I just got up to see how many of y'all was gonna be on. How many of y'all was gonna be on? Oh, that's what I wanted to see. And I didn't know. I did not know. I am suspecting. Yes. Listen. I'm about ready to go back to sleep. Just letting y'all know. But I am suspecting that most of you are up to go to work. And for you all that work, I love y'all. Strength to you all. That you may make it through the day and that you don't let nobody piss you off too bad and that you stay motivated. If you're an entrepreneur, that you stay motivated. That your dream will come true in due season. Keep working, keep stacking your money for your dream. Don't you stop. I respect people that can work 8, 9, and 12 hours. I respect y'all. And sometimes I wish I was like y'all. I really do. Sometimes I'm like, it would be so much fun sometimes. Sometimes I think that would be fun to go to a job. But I would only want to do it for like 2 days. I'll be done. I'm not entertained anymore. This is boring. I think a lot of times when I go to a job and I think, well, let me say this. So I worked for Enterprise Rent-A-Car for 3 years. And I looked at the culture and like how they were motivating the employees. And to me, it started feeling like, yeah, good boy. Yeah. And I didn't like that feeling. I don't know what you call that. That's what it felt like. Like if we would um, sell enough of those insurance packages, right? They would either let us off for the whole day with pay, or they had this big thing at the end of the month that tracked all of the sales, all of that insurance that they push on you. And then there was something new. There was insurance and something. Was it the beginning of the GPSs? And we started, adding insurance. I feel like it was something else that you could add on. An insurance, GPS. But anyway, those add-ons. And so either you would be able to go home for the rest of the day. I mean, I'll be going home by noon. I mean, I can sell this shit, whatever. I'd be home by noon, at least 2-3 days a week. Mad. Well, how many I gotta have today? 6. Easy. 11:45. I'm grabbing my shit to get up out of here. Get this. And so, or at the end of the month, they would have something called, I forgot. Anyway, it was this big tracker, and they tracked every employee in the district, and the top 10 they took out to Ruth Chris. Now, Ruth Chris, and here goes me, my thinking self, because I think, right? Nobody asked you to think. Here I go looking up how much money they spent for 10 people to go to Ruth Chris versus how much money they made off of each of us individually per day. Because you know those insurances are per day. Okay, per day. So I'm over here thinking like, you might have just paid full coverage insurance once for each of us to be eating at Ruth's Chris, but there are 10 of us here that were being honored. There were more people, but the 10 honorees. And if we just hit the 6 per day that we sold on a 5-day work week, you got off of this scot-free with us. You got us out here hustling and bustling in suits. We would be in suits. And then we would also have to wash cars sometimes. We had preps, but sometimes a branch couldn't find preps, and they had the people in the suits up in the front going out into the back, washing and vacuuming cars. So yeah, when I would be in that kind of work environment and I would just be looking at who the job thought we were, and I took that personally, because that wasn't me. I'm no lapdog. I'm no obedient little something you can command. Like, I never have been that person. That energy has never been on me since I was a child. You can ask my mother. I was the one. I wasn't bad, but I was the one. Okay? I was going to challenge everything. I just could not say yes to nothing. And I needed to know why. And I understand why I needed to know why, because I'm still that way as an adult. Hence the reason why I go into a job and I feel like I figured out something pretty quickly. And I'm like, all right, I'm done. Uninterested. I figured out you guys' game, right? So I just figured out who Enterprise believed we were to that company. And I didn't like it. It wasn't gonna be for me. Like the paycheck wasn't enough. And at the time, I guess this was 2005, 2006, somewhere in there. I really do think it was 05. I think I started there at 05. And so I was getting paid like $33,000, $34,000 for a college student just coming out of college. I'm sure that was decent in 05, but that wasn't enough. When I realized, I was like, this feels kind of obedience. I don't like it. So I worked there for 3 years though, because I was trying to be a big girl. I tried to be like y'all. I did. I want to be like you. I did. I tried to Jungle Book it through. I did. I wanna walk like you, talk like you. I tried, but I couldn't do it. So I respect the people that do get out and work and can focus their energy um, long enough in an area where they don't have to, sometimes it is easy to not have to create from scratch the way to generate income. Sometimes it is just easy to show up and collect the check. I understand that. That's the part that I sometimes am like, I commend you guys. That's what I commend you on, being able to focus your vision on something long enough, your attention on something long enough, so that you can get what you need and get up out of there. You don't need much, and that's got to be a blessing that you don't need much. I, on the other hand, I have the burden of needing everything, requiring and expecting everything. So it takes a lot of work, way more work than just to show up and like be present and check out for 8 hours. So the least you can do is check out for 8 hours, but I can't even check out for it. Like, I got to be focused because it's me. I'm the marketing, I'm the designer, I'm the producer, the seller, the HR. So I get it. Sometimes it's just easy just to show up and put your legs underneath the desk and repeat the script. I gotta make my own script. I always, when I look back at my playbacks of my videos, I'm always like, why didn't you fix your nose ring? So if you see me messing with it, that's why, because I don't want to look back at a playback and be like, it was crooked the whole time. All right. I think I am. I feel like I could go back to sleep. I was thinking I was going to tell you guys 3 stories of when I needed to stop working. Because I knew. I just knew. Oh my gosh, I remember this one time. But I was in college when this happened. Can't even remember that girl's name, but anyway, she was a high school student that they made maybe an assistant manager over the Subway, and I worked at the Subway in college. I worked at there was a Subway. I went to Emporia State University, ESU, and there was a Subway, literally. When they stepped out of my front door, I could see the front of the Subway. I was like, oh, okay, that's fine. I can walk across the street and work at the Subway. Easy. And I don't know, it might have been like sophomore year, junior year, because I was in my own apartment. And I got my own apartment sophomore year. So they made us stay on the dorms freshman year. But as soon as we could get out, I mean, I already knew. I would have been in an apartment day one. I told you I was raised to be a princess. Daddy, I cannot stay. And I didn't just stay in the regular dorms. I stayed in the penthouse of dorms. What's the best dorms on this campus? What's the dorms that I don't have to share no bathrooms? Because let me tell you, I did not grow up sharing a bathroom with anyone. We all had our own bathrooms. What? Don't be putting your booty crumbs on my bathroom or my toilet. Gross. I did not have to share a bathroom growing up. We all had our own bathrooms. And so when I got to college, I was like, wait a minute. You want me to share a bathroom? And then you want me to share a bathroom with strangers? What? What's happening? Hello. Hi, Holly. Like, I can't do that. So anyway, I got the penthouse of dorms. And the best part is there were 4 of us sharing one bathroom, but it was just our bathroom in the room. But it ended up 2 of the 4 girls, now not me, because my parents didn't play that, flunked out. Like, they flunked out pretty quick. So they was never in the room. So quite often it was me and my friend Heather that had the room to ourselves the entire year, damn near. So that was great. So it was just me and her sharing the bathroom. She had a boyfriend, so she be gone a lot of times too. I'm in that room by myself. And listen, I enjoyed it. I enjoy being in my room by myself. I do. But anyway, um, sophomore year, I was in my apartment, worked at that Subway, and this high schooler is getting the biggest nut from telling me what to do. Like, she's just enjoying it. Like, giving commands that I have to comply with. She was so happy. I'm in high school and I'm managing these college students. And I'm like, you do realize in 3 more years, I'm not just going to be a college student. I'm going to be degreed. But in 3 more years, you still be managing this Subway. Because you don't look like you have any aspirations to go to college. And I am not saying that college is the only way. But in that city, and specifically that young lady, she had no dreams to further her education in any way via an apprenticeship or, well, let me take that back. Because I guess managing a Subway could be, nothing wrong with that. And it could be, extending your education as far as like on the job training, specifically for Subways or specifically for fast food. So, that is definitely something. It's definitely something. But you're not gonna be getting your rocks knocked off. Your rocks off. None of that. You're not gonna be doing any of that just because you were so excited to be telling me, someone who's older than you, what to do. All of us were older than she was, and she just was so happy, and I didn't like it. See, I said, you just don't want to be nobody to tell you what to do you, Kelly? Nope. Nobody. I have half mind to walk to the store. The sun is not even up. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to wait. But I have half a mind to walk to the store. And then I ran out of drink. Hey, what all y'all doing up so early? Yesia, I hope I'm saying your name right. Yesia, what are you doing up this early? And Holly, what are you doing up so early? What's everybody doing up so early? It's early here. It's early here. I want to see is anybody on Central Time Zone? Is anybody on Central Time Zone? I didn't think this was going to work, but I just said, what can you do? We'll just plop it up here and see what happens. But did I think this was going to work? I did not. I thought this was going to be just like it is. Why is everybody up so early? I'm heading back to sleep. You guys want to know, I'm really sick of the Kendrick Lamar song. It's rent-free in my head. Like, it's going off in my head right now. Must have on the beat. It's in my head right now. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. My algorithm, just by me saying his name, it's probably going to put him back in my algorithm. All right, must have on the beat. Mustard. That's what's in my head now. Yesterday when I was doing my locks, I was showing everybody my one little sister lock. So my mom and my sister have sister locks. So you know the little, and if you're a black person, the little kitchens area, the little corner where it curls up. I just started making a lock out of that. And that was enough. I was debating if I had enough on the other side, but I don't. It's just this one. It's just this one. You see that ashiness? You see that? Just ashy. Have I been ashy like that the whole time? Y'all didn't tell me? Y'all wasn't gonna tell me. Y'all just love me that much? I love me too. Could I go back to sleep? I don't know. There's something on my mind. Won't somebody please, please tell me what's wrong? Would you say, do, you're just a fool, you know you're in love. All right, I think that's it. Hydrated, medicated, oh, there we go. Let's go back upstairs. Well, before we go back up, refill my water cup. Aww, that's so sweet. Thanks for that. I appreciate that. I think it's gonna happen too one day. This is my favorite water here. When she treats you like she do, and she's up to hey, hey, hey. I broke the thing, so it's, yeah, broken into two parts. work. That's gonna work. I don't mind regular water, but I just, off the heels of the, what I just had, it was, my mouth didn't like it. I woke myself up, you guys. I don't know. I'm gonna try. We're just trying to get back to sleep. I don't know. That's gonna make a long ass day. A long ass day. There's this cat that I have nicknamed Heathcliff that literally terrorizes the neighborhood, just like Heathcliff the cartoon. Heathcliff is up. Heathcliff. You know, singing makes me happy as long as I'm not forced to do it, asked to do it. If I can just be caught doing it and nobody, don't make a fuss if you hear me sing. Just ignore it. Don't let me know or think that you're listening to me. It's weird like that. Hold on 1 second, guys. Because we want to keep the pearly whites white. One more step. This is my absolute favorite mouthwash. Just love it. I'm the type of neurodivergent that has an issue with textures and aftertastes. Like the aftertaste of some things can make me sick, like nauseous. And so I had to find a toothpaste that wasn't making me nauseous. And that set, that toothpaste, and I'll plug my AirPods up. Because I'm still going to get up. My alarm clock says to get up. But I definitely want my AirPods ready. Uh-oh. You guys, this really is the end. I'm plugging these babies up. And I'm about to let y'all go because I'm about to get back comfortable again. So thanks for being up with me for like an hour. I don't know, 30 minutes, 46 minutes. I know it was a little more than 30. I like the feeling when the teeth are, after you brush them. It's so nice. Alrighty. Anyway, I love myself. I love you all. See ya.